Good morning, children. Welcome to economics classroom session. See, last class we saw the introduction of economics, particularly the introduction of microeconomics. Since we did not go deep into the topic of microeconomics, we just had the introduction of the subject economics, the various books that tell us about the depthness of the subject, and after that we learnt about the nature of the subject, whether it is more traditional or modern, static or dynamic, and whether economics is an art or economics is taken to be a science. And next we understood what is the meaning of economics, where it had its origin from. Uh, the word economics originated from the ancient Greek word oikonomikos, where oikos means households, nomos means management. So, oikonomikos means management of households. And basically, economics was initially called as political economy, and later on it was renamed as economics by one of the modern economists, Alfred Marshall, who belonged to the 19th century. And then we just understood about the nature of economics, how so much of a plethora of definitions were given by different economists who lived during different ages. Since the existence of so much of definitions for a subject makes us understand that the subject is very interesting and it is worthwhile learning, and that's the reason many of them have taken efforts to learn the subject in depth and come out with their definition from their point of view. And of all the definitions, we have chosen only four main definitions given by leading economists belonging to different eras. So first we saw Adam Smith's wealth definition. We did not go deep into any of the definitions. We just had an introduction of the definition. So the wealth definition of economics was given by Adam Smith, who was one of the classical economists. Classical economists, age-old economists who belonged to the classical era. That's the reason why this definition was also called as classical definition, or definition belonging to the classical era. The next is Marshall's definition, where he has given importance taking into consideration welfare as an important aspect. So, since he belonged to the neoclassical age, this definition is also cited as neoclassical definition, or definition belonging to the neoclassical era. Era means a period. Okay. Next is Robbins. Robbins' full name is Lionel Robbins. He has taken scarcity as a concept, and then he has given the definition of economics, taking into consideration scarcity as an important aspect. Since he belonged to the new age, this definition is also called as new age definition. Next is the modern age definition given by Samuelson, where we call this definition as a growth definition. Now let us understand each definition one after the other. First is wealth definition. And before going into the topic, this particular, the 4 points is it? Well, Smith's wealth definition, classical era. This 4 points is very important. Okay, invariably in all the papers. Okay, this question will come in one form or the other. It could come in the it could come as a choose a correct answer, or it could be asked as a fill-ups, or it could be asked as in the form of match the following, or it could be asked in the form of pick out the odd one. In any form, we are sure to get a question from this 4 points. Okay, so please unhighlight it. Okay, as and when I take the class, if I say that these are important topics, please do underline that or highlight it and keep. Let us go to wealth definition. Wealth definition is given by Adam Smith. Adam Smith belongs to the period of 1723 to 1790. He has written a book called as An Enquiry into Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nations. Underline this. This is a book written by Adam Smith in the year 1776. When the year, looking into the year itself, we'll be able to understand that he belongs to the age-old category. So we call him as classical economist only. Classical yesterday itself I told you classical means whenever I ask you about classical, normally we refer only to the age old things. If I ask you a classical song, definitely we will not go into the modern trendy songs and all. Okay, you will definitely give an example of an old song only. A classic movie, definitely we will take an example of an old movie only. So classical means something which refers to age old things, okay, which belongs to few years ago. So Adam Smith underlined the book written by him and when it was written. He defines economics as the science of wealth. Very simple definition. He has said that economics is a science of wealth. Okay, whatever we learn, okay, in the process of earning wealth, okay, that is economics. Any activity, economic activity, which is done by man to promote his own wealth, that process is called as economics. So normally all of us, we are motivated to earn money, is it? Invariably, you, me, anyone for that matter. Okay, we need to survive. To survive, I need to earn wealth. I need to earn money. Okay, can I say that I'm not at all interested in wealth? Definitely, I will not say, or neither you will say that. So, a man or an individual, whatever activity he does, okay, in order to earn wealth, those activities comes under economics. And he considers that individuals in the society, all of us, we wanted to grow rich, is it? Okay, this is the aspect of every individual. Every individual is earning money only to improve his wealth. Okay, only for his self-interest he is earning money. And in this process, okay, he is guided by invisible hands. See, just like that, okay, if I wanted to earn money, I cannot earn money without the help of the society. Rather, there are so many people who are responsible for me to earn money. Take your parents as an example. Okay, if your father is a businessman, definitely there will be invisible hands, okay, who are supporting him to earn money. Without the help of these invisible hands, man cannot survive, or man cannot earn money rather. So, with the aid or with the guidance of these invisible hands, man is motivated by self-interest only. He is only interested to earn income. Okay, he is motivated by his self-interest. As a result, he earns money. So, according to Adam Smith, economics is more concerned with earning of wealth or accumulation of wealth. Now, Smith favors the introduction of division of labor to increase the quantum of output. See, I told you from individual perspective. Like this, a country is also interested in increasing its wealth only. When I take a country as such, Smith favors the introduction of division of labor to increase the quantum of output. See, we were discussing about how individual, because of his self-interest, he is motivated to earn money. Like that, when you take a country also, okay, to increase the quantum of the output, the country will resort to division of labor also. So, if a country's objective is also to increase the wealth of its nation, that is also economics according to Adam Smith. Severe competition in factories and society helps in bettering the product. Supply force is very active and a commodity is made available to the consumers at lowest price. Let me give you a small example to understand these new concepts, because all these concepts like division of labor, everything is new for you. See, for example, let me take an example of a large scale manufacturing unit. Let me take the example of a textile unit. If it is a textile unit, you have different sections, right from taking the seeds out of the cotton and then pressing the cotton. After pressing the cotton, converting the cotton, pressed cotton into big thread like things, and then converting those rolls of cotton into threads, and then threads are then converted into are woven into cloth, and then cloth is just given a bleach and given the color, and after that the colored cloth is just given designs. So when you see, there are so much of divisions involved in a particular industry. When these different tasks are divided into different sections, and few number of people are allotted in each department who become specialized in that particular task. When you constantly keep doing the same task again and again, what will happen? We become specialized in doing that. As a result of that, when you get specialized in doing a task, the first few days, if you are going to do the task in 15 minutes, the next few days you will try to complete the task not in 15 minutes, in less than 15 minutes. Okay, as a result, what will happen? Production will increase. This process, a big process, is divided into small divisions, and each division is allotted to few individuals or an individual. By doing this process again and again, these individuals get specialized in doing the task. As a result of specialization, the quantity of output will increase. This process, you call it as division of labor. So when division of labor is introduced, what will happen? People will get specialized in doing the task. As a result, output also will increase. When you are able to produce more output, what will happen? Supply will be on the higher side. So supply becomes very active force. When supply is increased, automatically what will happen? People are made available of the commodities. Division of labor, large scale production will lead to low cost of production. When low cost of production is there, automatically you will be able to sell the commodities at a lower price. When the price is low, what will happen? We will be attracted to buy the commodity. This is how an economy or demand and supply conditions will be working. So this is the aspect explained by Adam Smith in his wealth definition. So every country which would aim to increase its wealth will introduce division of labor, thereby increase the output, and there will be severe competition among the factories. And because of this competition only, people will try to give the society a better quality of output. It is true, is it? Only when competition is there, there will be quality of working. Each one will try to increase his or her competency to see that they give the best out of them. This we see even among the students. Only when there is a competition, everyone will try to give the best out of them. And as a result, supply will increase and the commodities are made available to the people, to the consumers at a low price. The publication of Adam Smith's The Wealth of Nation in the year 1776 has been described as the effective birth of economics as a separate discipline. Only after 1776, when his book was published, there was a clear definition of economics was given as a separate discipline. All these years, people did not learn about economics as a separate subject. Only after Adam Smith's definition, economics was taken as a separate discipline of studies. And it has given birth, very effective birth, to a new subject called as economics. So Adam Smith is rightly called as father of economics. Because of these reasons, Adam Smith is called as what? Father of economics. See, definitely, when initially when there were no one to come out or give with a definition of economics, Adam Smith gave the definition of economics. So it was considered to be an effective birth of economics, where economics was taken as a separate discipline of study. But it is not that, I told you there were a plethora of definitions given by different economists. It is not that everyone has to accept the definition given by Adam Smith. They were critics, who condemned or criticized Adam Smith's definition. Let us look into the criticism now. For Smith, here Smith refers to Adam Smith. According to Smith, Adam Smith, economics consists of wealth-getting activities and wealth-spending activities. You earn wealth and you spend your wealth. This is what is economics, according to Adam Smith. So, what he has done is, he has given undue emphasis to material wealth. Material wealth is what? Accumulation of wealth, adding wealth to your already existing wealth. You keep on adding wealth. That is the main activity. So he has given more emphasis, undue emphasis. Emphasis means giving more importance. Undue emphasis means giving importance to whatever is not needed. That is only undue importance. So according to Adam Smith, he has, the critics say that he has given more emphasis for material wealth alone. Wealth is treated to be an end itself. According to him, wealth is everything. Okay, your ultimate aim of life is what? To earn more wealth. That is what Adam Smith says. This view leads him to ignore human welfare as an essential part of economics. So, in the process of earning wealth, he has ignored another aspect called as welfare. Okay, in welfare in Tamil you call nalan. Okay, he has totally ignored the concept of welfare of the people. Welfare, is it important or not? Definitely, more than wealth. If I ask you right now at this chronic situation, if we ask wealth is important or welfare is important, what will you say? Definitely, our welfare is only important. Nothing is more important than our well being. Only when we are well, only when we are with welfare, we'll be able to earn wealth rather. Okay, so Smith gives his definition when religious and spiritual values are held at very high. So, why Adam Smith, such a great economist who is supposed to be the father of economics, why he has given so much of emphasis for wealth? It was the definition when Adam Smith gave, no, it was during that time where people were more important or people were more religious in nature. They gave more emphasis for spiritual values rather. Okay, they gave more importance for religious aspects and their spiritual values were also held at very high levels. It was during that time only Adam Smith gave his definition. Next is Ruskin and Carley regard economics as dismal science. Dismal means something which is not graceful. Something which is disgraceful, you call it as dismal. Something which is bad, you don't like it. Okay, so that you call it as dismal. So the one few leading economists like Ruskin and Carley, they say that Adam Smith's definition, it is a dismal science or a pig science. You know what? Whom do we refer? When do we say a person is a pig or something like that? Something which we consider totally bad only. We call it as pig. Okay, so he calls what is Adam Smith's definition as what? Pig science, because it is teaching us only selfishness. Okay, it is totally against ethics. Ethics means something which has got values is only ethics. Okay, knowing that this is right and this is wrong, that is only ethics. Okay, so he has not given emphasis for ethics. He's totally against ethics and moral values. He's been teaching us how to be selfish and how to selfishly earn huge amount of wealth. Underline this, Ruskin and Carley has told economics as what? Dismal science or pig science. Okay, what does dismal science or pig science say? It means Adam Smith's definition has taught us what? Selfishness, and it is against ethics. Underline this. This could be asked in objectives. So this is all about Adam Smith's definition. Let us go to Marshall's definition. So Marshall has taken welfare as an important aspect. See, in the previous definition, this man Adam Smith has taken wealth as an important aspect and he has given the definition, emphasizing wealth more and giving least consideration for other aspects like welfare. Now, whenever an economist comes out with any definition, there will be people to criticize. When people criticize that, they will come out that with an idea or with their own perspective, telling that more than wealth, welfare is also equally important. Like that, one of the leading economists called as Alfred Marshall, who lived between 1842 and 1924, he has written in his one of the famous books, Principles of Economics. It was written in the year 1890. He has defined economics as political economy. Okay, in the previous in yesterday's class, I remember telling initially it was called as political economy, and later on who renamed it? Alfred Marshall only renamed it as political economy as economics. All this just have it in your mind because it can be asked in objectives. Political economy or economics is a study of mankind in the ordinary business of life. Okay, he says, what is economics? It is studying about man. When studying about man at what aspect? When a man is dealing with his regular business life activities, in his life you do any economic activity to earn money. In the ordinary business of life, whatever man is doing, that is only economics. Okay, when you learn about man in the ordinary business of his life, you call that as economics. Okay, very simple definition. It examines that the part of individual or society action which is mostly connected with the attainment and with the use of material requisite of well-being. Thus, it is on one side study of wealth and on the other side, more important side, a part of study of man. Whenever we say it is study of man, okay, what man is doing in his regular economic, in the regular activities. Okay, what are we doing? We do some activity for us for our livelihood. What is he doing for his livelihood? This is a study of man in the regular aspect. Okay, and when he is connected with all the actions towards individual and towards the society, it is mostly connected with what? Attainment and use of material requisites of well-being. He is the activities of man is closely connected with attainment. Attainment means what? Achievement of what all? And with the use of material requisites. Whatever is requisite means whatever is needed. Okay, whatever is basically needed for attaining your objective is the requisites. What is your objective here? Having a good well-being. So, to attain a good well-being, whatever man is doing in his regular course of activity or the study of man is only economics according to Marshall. So, according to Marshall, he says, on one side, economics is a study of wealth. On the other side, which is the important side, it is a study about man only. Okay, let us understand the features of the definition. First is, economics does not treat wealth as be all and end all of economic activities. Man promotes primarily welfare and not wealth. Marshall says that wealth is not treated to be the end of everything. The ultimate aim of every man is what? Attainment of wealth. That is not the question. Okay, the ultimate aim of every activity, economic activity, is what? Promotion of welfare and not wealth. Okay, at the end of the day, you see that you are attaining well-being and welfare, not attaining huge amount of wealth. Next point is, the science of economics contains the concern of ordinary people who are moved by love and not merely guided or directed by the desire to get maximum monetary benefit. The next point tells us that an ordinary person, okay, whose main concern is what? Towards the earning, towards maximizing, towards the desire of getting good amount of monetary benefit. Okay, he is mostly moved by what all feelings? He is moved by love and emotions. Okay, not always man is guided, okay, towards the path of attaining good amount of wealth. Okay, attaining good amount of monetary benefit is one part, but he will not do on the other side. He is more concerned with what? Man is a person with complex behavior and a person with so much of emotions. So love and affection is also a part of human activity. This is what is one of the feature of Marshall's definition. The third point is, economics is a social science. It studies people in the society who influence one another. It is absolutely true, because when we are in the society, more so we are influenced by the activities of our neighbors also. Many a times, though we don't want certain aspects, certain things in our life, the society will warrant us to buy those commodities or to enjoy such a status of commodity, such a status of living. This we have observed in our day-to-day life. See, for me, welfare means, according to me, I feel I am very happy and I am at a good state of well-being when I have a small two-bedroom house with a small car and a sizable amount of salary to take care of my family. But the people around me, okay, my neighbors, they are in a position where they enjoy a very good triple bedroom and four bedroom house with a very good posh car, and they enjoy all the luxuries more than what I enjoy rather. Now, what am I doing here? Many a times I am getting influenced by the other people. Though I am happy with whatever I have, I can also survive with whatever I have, with a small two-bedroom house and a small car and a good education system and all. Because of the influence which is being created in me by my neighbors, I am just forced to increase my material welfare to the next level. So, human beings are susceptible to all the changes which is happening around them. So, economics is what? Social science. Okay, we learn about the society. It is not only about the individual, but individual in the society. So more so we are influenced by the society only at a large. So it studies about the people in the society who influence one another. Okay, it is true only is that many a times we are also influenced by our neighbors only. We are influenced by our parents. We are influenced by our friends. Okay, we are influenced by someone or the other who forms a part of our society. Now let us go to the criticism of Marshall's definition. Definitely, whoever might be, he might be a very good leading economist, but definitely his definition or law will have criticism. The first criticism is Marshall regards only material things. Okay, he does not consider immaterial things such as the service of a doctor, a teacher, and so on. They also promote people's welfare. Here, according to Marshall, he says that anything which promotes material things, okay, is considered to be wealth, to be economic activity. He many a times he considers welfare is associated with material things. Okay, he has totally ignored certain sectors of the economy where they are also responsible for development of your welfare. Take the example or a service of a doctor. Does the service of a doctor promote welfare, or is he contributing to your well-being? Absolutely true. Without doctors, can we survive at this situation right now? It is quite not possible. So the service of the doctors or the service of the teachers are not taken into consideration by Marshall. Next is, in the theory of wages, Marshall ignores the amount of money that goes as a reward for services of immaterial things. The same aspect, Marshall has not considered for the service of a doctor or for the service of the teacher or service of any personnel, okay, who is concerned where his activity doesn't have any material thing. Material means something which you are able to see. You are here, that service of a teacher doesn't produce any commodity which is visible. The doctor doesn't produce any commodity which you'll be able to see, but rather the service of a doctor or a service of a teacher is more inevitable in the promotion of the welfare of a person. And likewise, the reward given for these service oriented people are not at all taken into consideration according to Marshall. This is one of the criticism. The third criticism is Marshall's concept is based on welfare, but it is not clearly defined. He has not clearly defined what is welfare. Okay, welfare, it varies from person to person and from country to country and from one period to another period. See, for example, whatever I think is welfare for me might not be considered as a welfare for some other person. Whatever I think is good for me at this stage, I might think that this is bad for me at some other stage rather. A very simple example I shall tell you. When you are children, okay, when you are in the growing stage, okay, you need more of protein content, okay, to build your body. Okay, you need so much of nutritive food to supplement your body, which develops your growth. As your age progresses, the amount of protein content will definitely, we require only less amount of protein content, because the more we consume of anything will lead to other complications. So the quantity of any commodity might vary from period to period rather, and whatever is considered to be good in our country might be considered to be bad in some other country. See, for example, liquor drinking. Liquor drinking is a very common phenomenon in the westernized countries, but according to our Indians, liquor drinking is considered to be one of the evil, okay, or one of the vice rather. So something which is promoting welfare, some commodity promotes welfare in one country, the same commodity is considered to hamper the welfare of the people in some other part of the world. So welfare varies from person to person, and it varies from country to country and from one period to another period also. So Marshall clearly distinguishes those things which are capable of promoting welfare of the people and those which are not promoting. Things like liquor are not capable of promoting, but when we talk of liquor, does liquor command a price in the market? It is true. Okay, it contributes to material welfare, material wealth only. When production of liquor, okay, it increases the the welfare, the wealth of the country. It demands a price in the market. Okay, as a result, the wealth of the nation is also increased because of the production of the liquor. But At the same time, it is considered to be a social evil also. But it is promoting to the welfare of the state rather. It is hampering the welfare of the individual, but it promotes the welfare of the country rather. However, welfare means happiness or comfortable living condition of an individual or a group of people. The welfare of an individual or nation is dependent not only on the stock of the wealth possessed but also on the political, social, cultural activities of the nation. Here he says that welfare, basically what is welfare? I am happy or comfortable with the living condition which I am being given with. Okay, or with the group of the people I am surrounded with. This is welfare. But individual welfare and the country's welfare not depends on the amount of goods or wealth of stock that the country possesses. Apart from that, if our country doesn't have a good leader, if we doesn't have a good political stability in our country, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Definitely it does not promote welfare for our country. Just imagine, we do not have a good leader for us right now who can take care of this pandemic situation. What will happen to the welfare of the people? Totally, whatever the wealth that the country has earned, if we do not have a good stable political environment, all whatever wealth we have earned will definitely lead to hampering of the welfare of the country. And when we do not have a good social activity, or when we do not promote good cultural activity, that is also considered to hamper the wealth of the country or the welfare of the country. So these are the 3 or 4 criticism which are against Marshall's definition of welfare. Okay, I think with this we shall stop today's class. Okay, go through the video session carefully, and then if you are unable to understand, just get back to me. I shall just clarify your doubt. In the previous economics session, I did not give you any homework. The reason is, I had a doubt if many of you might have bought your textbooks or not. So that was the reason why I did not give any homework in the last class. Okay. For this, since I have not completed sizable topic in the first class, I did not give you any homework. Now then, we have completed a little topic. For this economics class, I shall give you homework in the WhatsApp group, which you can do it. Okay. Thank you, children. Have a good day. Bye-bye.